Spider-Man finds shitty rat-filled New York in chaos, with people running around while a supervillain leads officers carrying suitcases from the bank to an armored truck. When the supervillain sees Spider-Man, he quickly uses his powers to mind control the public to attack him. Spider-Man was forced to crawl on top of a bus when Wolverine suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Wolverine furiously asks him what he did to the crazed people, but Spider-Man explains that he didn't do shit. When the people topple down the bus, Spider-Man quickly jumps on top of a traffic post while Wolverine has his hands busy with people out to get him. Wolverine has had enough when they throw a garbage bin on him, but Spider-Man convinces him they can't fight back and hurt innocent people. Spider-Man suspects that they must have been drugged, but Wolverine claims that he'd have smelled it on them, confirming to have super mutant senses. When he suggests webbing them up, Wolverine claims to have a better idea, cutting open a fire hydrant and using water to wipe them all out. After getting splashed with water, the public regains consciousness and blames Spider-Man for the unrest. With everyone so quick to blame Spider-Man, Wolverine catches the scent of Mesmero, revealed to be the culprit behind everything. Mesmero uses his powers to brainwash people again to stop Wolverine while he flees from the scene. Before he could get into the van, Spider-Man shoots webs at his feet, to which at this time Wolverine has broken free and stops Mesmero from escaping. Wolverine threatens to kill him if he refuses to free his mind control over them, to which he eventually obliges. Director Nick Fury of S.H.I.E.L.D. quickly arrives to detain Mesmero and praises Spider-Man for capturing the bad guy with minimal property damage. He then talks to Wolverine, who is pissed at Spider-Man for interfering earlier. Spider-Man explains that he was only trying to stop him from killing the bad guy, but Wolverine claims that sometimes they have to go down to their level to stop them. Spider-Man gets flustered and speechless, unable to believe what Wolverine is saying. Wolverine walks away after some not-so-friendly bantering, but Spider-Man gets offended when he calls him a troll. When Spider-Man shoots a web at his back, Wolverine charges at him with his claws, but Fury steps in and breaks up the fight. Before Spider-Man leaves, he hopes not to meet Wolverine ever again, to which Mesmero notices their hostility towards each other and uses his powers on them. The next day at school, Luke asks Peter on behalf of the others if they could copy his homework, but he refuses. Ava asks them to stop harassing Peter, but as soon as he walks away, she claims that even if he let them copy his homework, it would have been no good as he is too busy all day and night training to be the ultimate Spider-Man. Peter reminds them that superheroes have to be more responsible, especially with their studies. Even the school's bully, Flash, tried to intimidate him into giving his lunch money, but a teacher stopped him before he could. Later, when Peter dozes off in class, he suddenly wakes up as Wolverine, much to his shock. Not only was he struggling to accept his new look, but he also couldn't control his claws from coming out. At class, Flash spitballs Peter, who later makes a scene having been abruptly awoken from his nap. He walks out of class after snapping at the others, confused, as if he has no idea who or where he is. He tried using his supposedly keen sense of smell, but it didn't work. When he looked into the mirror, he was furious to discover that it wasn't what he expected. While the others laugh at his disgruntled look, he suddenly gets a call from Peter, who reveals that Spider-Man and Wolverine have switched bodies. Out of nowhere, Peter hears a knock on his door, claiming to be room service. But when he doesn't answer, Sabretooth breaks down the door ready to fuck shit up. He recklessly charges at him, but Peter kicks him down, to which Logan then tells him to run as fast as he can. Logan explains that Sabretooth is a bad mutant, a bloodthirsty maniac who eats anything he dislikes like a weirdo. When Sabretooth chases him around the room, Peter explains that he isn't Wolverine when he inadvertently stabs himself with his claws. Logan claims he should be fine, given that his body has mutant healing powers. He tells him to wait for him, but Peter tells him to stay in school. He explains that he can't miss school and asks him not to talk to anyone in the meantime. Peter jumps outside the window and tells Logan to find Phil Coulson of S.H.I.E.L.D. to ask for help. Sabretooth chases after him, but Peter throws the phone, making him fall on trash cans. When Peter tries to run away, he and Sabretooth nearly get hit by a truck. Sabretooth then grabs Peter by his head, but he kicks him away and breaks free. Back to a corner, Peter suddenly gets run over by a bus, which he hitches a ride away from Sabretooth. Even then, he still has no control of his claws and stabs himself in the thigh again. Back at school, Logan gets thrown off when his spider sense is tingling. When Power Man throws his backpack at him, he throws it back. Danny tries to calm him down, but Logan lashes out at him, to which Ava calls him a jerk. Displeased at his bizarre behavior, the others leave him behind as they take their lunch. Mary Jane tries to help him, but he chases her off when Logan tries to riz her up. Later, his spider sense tingles when Flash sneaks up on him, and he quickly flips and throws him on his back. Logan then beats the shit out of him for bullying him into giving away his lunch money. Peter eventually reaches Midtown High School and catches Logan, who is about to leave school despite his requests. When he asks Logan what happened, he suspects that Mesmero must have done something. Logan wondered what happened to Sabretooth, to which Peter confidently claims he lost him during the chase. Logan claims he couldn't have lost him, as Sabretooth is known to be a tracker like him when he suddenly appears before them. Sabretooth quickly realizes something must have happened and intends to take them out. When Sabretooth charged at them, Logan leapt in front of him, surprised that he had gotten used to his new body. Logan then kicks him against a bus, but when he rushes to finish him off, Peter stops him. Peter asks him to wear his costume, worried he will be seen using his powers in public. Logan refuses to listen to him, claiming to have bigger things to deal with, but Peter worries about his secret identity. When he insists on using his powers in public, Peter threatens to shave Logan's body violently. That said, Peter buys Logan time while he wears the Spider-Man outfit wrestling Sabretooth, keeping him distracted. After all the trouble of wearing the outfit, Logan finds Wolverine and Sabretooth making a huge mess in the middle of the city. He quickly tries to web Sling from above, but struggles to get used to Spider-Man's power and crashes against a wall. Logan tries again, but finds himself stuck hanging onto his web. Seeing Peter struggling to defeat Sabretooth with his body, Logan coaches him from above and throws him one of his web shooters, to which he then shoots Sabretooth's face. Using Wolverine's natural talents, Peter was able to knock down Sabretooth. When Sabretooth furiously lunges at him, Peter holds him in place while Logan deals the finishing blow as he descends from above. When Sabretooth stands back up again, they both web shoot him and punch the daylights out of him. Having defeated Sabretooth, Peter and Logan return to the helicarrier to confront Mesmero and ask him to turn them back. When Peter tries to threaten him, Mesmero laughs, claiming that he isn't Wolverine and doesn't have what it takes to do what is needed. Suddenly, Peter struggles to control his claws, which even Fury asks him to put away. He explains that he is trying to, but Logan claims he isn't focused. Now that he has it under control, he threatens Mesmero with it, to which he quickly complies, worried that Peter might lose control of his claws again. Having returned to his original body, Logan attempted to finish Mesmero, but Fury stopped him. When Wolverine turns his back, Mesmero quickly claims that he will one day take his revenge, but before he can finish, Spider-Man webs his mouth shut. Before Wolverine leaves, Spider-Man sincerely tells him that although he never liked him initially, he has grown to respect him. Wolverine walks away, but not before telling him that he has a good thing going for him: friends and a life to return to. He reminds him to never take it for granted and claims that he will one day look back on this day and realize how good of a life he has. He then flies away in one of the S.H.I.E.L.D. aircraft that he casually took without permission. When Spider-Man returns to the city, he discovers Wolverine has used up all his web shooters and falls from the sky. Thank you for watching. Check out these other videos and make sure to subscribe and tap the bell to be notified about our latest videos. See you next time.